sanding the subfloor in the shade with a glass of rosé. Starting to come together, and I figured it was time for another little tour, a little look-see, so come on inside. All right, here we go. This is our new space. Got a little shelving unit that we got from Ikea, and there is our sink and countertop that we got from Ikea. So when I'm sitting on the floor, it looks like it's up a little high, but we'll probably use the toilet as a chair or have an actual like stool in here, so we can like sit at the counter and wash dishes. This is going to be plumbed to have our freshwater tanks underneath it, and then a gray water tank that collects for the sink. And propane will probably go over here. We have picked out a really cool marine heater that vents to the outside of the van, so there will be a direct like chimney that goes straight outside, and it runs on propane heat. So we just today figured out our basic arrangement, where the largest items were going to go, and that being our shelf and our sink. Initially we thought we were going to put the sink up there behind the seats, but we figured it out and we like this configuration better. It's going to give us a little more sleeping room. It leaves the back doors not available for coming in and out, but they're available for accessing our water tanks that will be under the sink, so, and the toilet to dump it. So that's great. And then the door, our main entry door, will just be this one side door. So we're losing a side door, we're half losing the back doors, but this will be our main front door entrance. And also this, right where I'm sitting, will be our space, will be our bed, and also will be our showering space for cleaning up after work, after a long day of hiking or whatever. So that means that having it right next to our door is the perfect configuration, because if we're in a hot area in Arizona or Nevada, which I hope to be someday, we could just step right outside and shower outside. Assuming we're in a private hot area, but if not, we could have our shower curtain closed and still have the door open and get a nice little breeze. So yeah, this is gonna work great. We've got the configuration down, got a few pieces of the main items that as soon as we get those like bolted down and the subfloor bolted down, everything attached, we'll be able to drive the van around. Let's see if I can show you. We also got our cork tiles sitting right here. Those are gonna go down on the floor. This is the last time that the van will ever be this empty, but we have got our cork floor installed, and today I'm just doing a last coat of the safe seal over the top of it, kind of help seal in the cracks between the tiles. It doesn't necessarily need it. The tiles were pre-coated and the glue that we used is 0 VOC once it's dry, so this floor is actually not off-gassing at all. It's lovely. It actually smells kind of nice. And I'm just doing the last safe coat seal for waterproofing, basically, in case we spill anything on it. So final update for this episode, I think. It's really starting to come together in here, but I don't know if you can see, it's also starting to look like a construction zone in here. So it's chaotic at the moment, but we're getting very close to some of the scarier parts of the van build, the parts that require cutting holes in the roof of the van. It's time to cut some holes. We want to get that done before we run out of summer weather. It's almost time. We're going to install this, our cool little roof vent, and this was our major project for today, was cutting a template that fits this so we can make sure that we cut the hole in the roof exactly the right size. That's very, very important. And our propane heater is purchased and will be here next week sometime, so that will be the next step. We're actually going to fit that into a section of this cabinet and vent it right up through the roof. So that'll be cutting. We're going to cut a section of the cabinet shelf, just kind of fit it, and then the chimney will go right up. I'll show you that when it gets here. I'm very kind of excited about the propane heater because it's a Dickinson marine heater, and it's got a little window with a grate, and you can see a little flame in there, so it's like having a fireplace. I'm gonna have an actual like fireplace, and trust me, I am already planning hanging stockings for Christmas by the fireplace, by our little tiny Dickinson marine fireplace. I'm so excited. So it's really cute. Oh, but one other exciting thing that we got that is new that I want to show you, and that'll be like our final update for this video, is our fantastic Smart John composting toilet. Woo! Okay, so let me show you my toilet. Oh my gosh, this is so cheesy. Like, I definitely wanted to film this one before the toilet is used at all. It's brand new out of box, so I can show it to you, and it's like, it's not gross. Still a little weird, but not gross. So this is called the Smart John, and it is often used on boats as well. A lot of the things that we're getting for the van are like designed for boats, marine use. So this isn't like a full composting toilet where you would crank and like eventually turn into soil. This is more just designed to separate out urine and waste, and it will you will be bagging and throwing away waste, which is perfectly fine to do in compostable, biodegradable bags. But I will show you how it separates. There's this little compartment that you have to aim for that separates out. It has tubes, and it goes to the back in a little tank. So that separates the urine. See, that's the tank in the back, and then we can dump that. Ooh, I'm kind of already mucking with it. Anyway, yeah, there's not a lot to it, but it's cute and compact, and that's our Smart John. That's it for now, and I will keep filming and get another episode put together maybe a couple of months down the road when we are further along on the inside, and we can, you know, have something to show you of that looks more like a home after we get things kind of nailed down, bolted down, put in their place, connected, installed, and I can start with the interior look and feel, things like getting curtains up and getting our fabric panels, you know, on the walls, covering up with exposed plastic stuff, and get a bed and some pillows in here and make it look, you know, homey. So anyway, that is all to come down the road, and yeah, I will keep filming, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.